Pike Place Market is often brimming with people, but it is far from a tourist trap. It's the heart and soul of Seattle's food scene. Since 1907, farmers and fishmongers have been selling directly to the people here, no middlemen. And that remains true today, in addition to a wide array of fantastic food and drink options. If you want to taste the Pacific Northwest, this is where you start. Let's check it out.
What makes Pike Place matter isn't nostalgia, it's that it's real. Farmers selling their own harvest, bakers up before sunrise, no gimmicks here. Just good food and crafts, made and served with care. Locals know which stall to hit, tourists fall in love by accident, keep coming back. And yeah, it's busy. Yeah, it's been photographed a million times, but it's not a theme park. It's a living, breathing part of Seattle. You feel it in the cobblestones, in the steam from a paper coffee cup, in the sound of a salmon being tossed through the air. It's not trying to be iconic, it just is. Piroshky Piroshky is small, no frills, and always has a line, and for good reason. Since 1992, this walk-up bakery at Pike Place Market has been slinging hot, savory piroshkis that hit the spot without slowing you down. The smoked salmon is a classic, but everything coming out of that oven has heart. Grab it, take it to go, and try not to burn your esophagus stuffing it down so quickly. A few blocks from the market, in historic Pioneer Square, you'll find Salumi, a legendary spot. Started by Armandino Batali, yes, Mario's dad, it built a reputation on cured meats and sandwiches worth lining out the door for. The porchetta is rich and herb-packed, with juices that soak right through the bread. It's just damn good. Seattle's blood type is espresso. There's caffeine in the concrete. From tiny spots tucked into alleys to cafes that double as bookstores and bakeries, the coffee scene here is deep. And no, it's not just Starbucks. At Ghost Alley Espresso, you're sipping shots underground, tucked beneath Pike Place Market, while tourists chase ghosts upstairs. It's cramped, dark, and full of character. The kind of place where the barista knows your name and your star sign. General Porpoise does caffeine and pastries right. Owned by local restaurateur and chef Renee Erickson, it's known for its pillowy filled donuts and smooth espresso. The vibe is polished, but playful. Stylish without trying too hard. Newer to the scene, but already essential, Pike Street Coffee sits quietly off the market's path. The pour-over slow and focused. No frills, just flavor here. Good vibes. Analog coffee is pure Seattle. It's what I think of in my dreams. Vinyl on the turntable, joints on the sidewalk, strong espresso. The space is tight, the vibe is loose here. Little Oddfellows is half bookstore, half daydream. Tucked inside Elliott Bay Bookstore, stories and espresso here overlap. You can easily spend half a day here. Roasting across the city since 2000, Victrola is a benchmark for Seattle coffee. The beans are good, the baristas know their craft, and the vibe leans classic. Think warm woods, good light, and quiet confidence. If coffee is Seattle's blood type, then oysters might well be its heartbeat. The walrus and the carpenter is where that rhythm shows up on the plate. It's pure Pacific Northwest. Briny, bright, unfussy. Run by the aforementioned Renee Erickson, the same name behind General Porpoise, this place hums with golden light, fresh off the boat seafood, and good cold drinks. We had oysters, scallop crudo, and a delicious grilled salad wedge. If you want a taste of the Pacific Northwest's iconic coastal heritage, this is the place to go. If coffee is Seattle's blood type and oysters its heartbeat, then beer might be its voice. Loud, local, and always saying something worth hearing. Fremont Brewing is a pillar. Big picnic tables, bold IPAs, and a backyard feel in the middle of a tech neighborhood. It's casual, dog-friendly, and always buzzing. It's the kind of place that feels like it belongs to everyone. Cloudburst, on the other hand, feels like a rebel cousin. Smaller, sharper, and brewed with a smirk. It's where former Elysian brewer Steve Luke lets loose. The beers are punchy, the names are clever, and nothing here feels focus grouped. Just damn good beer, made by people who give a damn.
Bainbridge is just a short ferry away from Pioneer Square in downtown Seattle, yet this idyllic island feels a world away. It's beautiful and raw. Things seem to move slower here, and with intention and purpose. Most of the ingredients are grown, harvested, or foraged right around the corner. Wines are produced by grapes grown just up the road. It's not flashy, it's not pretentious, and it doesn't need to be. It's pure, and that's powerful.
At Cafe Hitchcock, the breakfast crowd shows up early, and for good reason. The food is griddled, stacked, and confidently simple. It's comfort without excess, cooked by people who know when to stop. Sitting just a couple blocks away, 11 Winery doesn't take itself too seriously, and that's the point. The wines are thoughtful but fun, with offbeat varietals like Limburger and Roussanne. The tasting room feels more like a neighborhood hangout, with generous pours and a laid-back vibe that invites you to linger. Pegasus Coffee House is a Bainbridge institution. Open since 1980, it was the first to serve espresso over the counter in the Seattle area. This ivy-covered brick building is cozy and inviting, with a bohemian charm that's hard to resist. The atmosphere encourages you to slow down and savor the moment, which is the point of visiting Bainbridge Island.
A sunny day in Seattle feels like a secret the city's letting you in on. The mountains show up, the water's glowing, and people are out and about. But don't let these sunny skies belie the fact that this city was built on grit, constantly pushing the boundaries everywhere possible, including food. And that's what we're here to explore. So let's get our hands dirty, roll up our sleeves, and see what Seattle's got to offer. Let's go.
Capitol Hill wears its quirks proudly, and that includes the beer. Outer Planet Brewing is small, scrappy, and full of heart. The kind of place where the brewer might pour you your pint. It's not trying to be flashy, it just cares, and you can taste that. If beer's too heavy, Rachel's Ginger Beer wakes you up. Tangy, fizzy, sharp, their slushies hit like a power chord. Mezcal, bourbon, passion fruit, tequila, vodka, whatever you want. It's soda for grown-ups, and somehow feels both nostalgic and brand new.
In Seattle, greenery isn't just in the scenery, it's a way of life. This city screams its values out loud and proudly. This isn't the Seattle you're used to seeing in postcards, quiet green corners and volunteer park. But don't let the serenity fool you. This city hustles. It's built on innovation and creativity. From tech to coffee to music, fashion, and even aviation. Seattle doesn't follow trends, it starts them.
At Taurus Ox, Laotian American flavor hits like a freight train. We had the Tom Kim, which is braised pork belly in a dark and sticky sauce, and Pad Lao, a wok-fired noodle dish with enough smoke and savor to make you sit up straight. It's bold food with no safety net, made by people who clearly like what they're doing. McLeod's is a Scottish-American pub with soul. Dark wood, moody lighting, good beer, and even better fish and chips contribute to the kind of camaraderie that makes you stay for one more pint. Just down the street Lupe's Situ Tacos blends Mexican heritage into something all its own. Founded by two brothers honoring their family roots, this place feels both deeply personal and wildly flavorful. Kadai Makan is fun, fragrant, and unforgettable. The sambal hits first, then the funky depth. Their Malaysian fare doesn't pull punches, it delivers them. We had the nasi goreng, their take on a cheesesteak, and some delicious cocktails that tasted like 6 hours of prep and 5 minutes of chaos. It's one of those kitchens where you trust whatever they hand you, and you're better off for it. Musang is a love letter to Filipino flavors, to family, and to the South Seattle community that raised chef Melissa Miranda. The space is warm and filled with intention. We had the Cara short rib, which is rich, nutty, and deeply flavorful, and the Brussels sprouts, which somehow stole the show with their tomato vinaigrette and crispy shallots. The food speaks to heritage, but it also speaks to right now. One of the best restaurants in Seattle, undoubtedly. Zigzag is low-lit and sultry, tucked beneath Pike Place Market with just the right amount of mystery. The bartenders are artists. No flash, just perfect pours in jazz-like rhythm. And literal jazz. It's a great place to sip with intention. The Pine Box balances reverence and rowdiness. Once a funeral home, it's now a cathedral of beer. Tall ceilings, stained glass, and a draft list that's just to die for. And Soul Liquor, it's a bar, bottle shop, and small batch distillery rolled into one. House-made syrups, fresh ingredients, and dumplings make for a casual but dialed-in experience. It's the perfect late-night spot to end things on a high note. Seattle doesn't try to impress you. It invites you in. Through the steam of piping hot espresso. Through the brine of a succulent oyster. In the moody skies that somehow make everything feel more alive. In the surprise of a sunny day. From ferry rides to walk-fire noodles. Capitol Hill shenanigans to slow Bainbridge mornings. The city hums to the beat of its own drum. Hell, it practically invented the drum. The people here are grounded. They care, and you could taste that in the hospitality. That's my Seattle. Like always, one bite and sip at a time. So long.